Hello everyone and welcome to another Match Analysis Monday. My name is Swiss and for this week we're going to be going over Ally versus MVD from CEO 2019. And special shout out of course to, as always, VG Bootcamp. Thank you again for the content, VG Bootcamp. If you guys would like to subscribe to them to catch other majors, Smash matches, or even past Smash matches, be sure to subscribe to them. Anyways, let's go ahead, let's dive right in and let's analyze. Alright, so before we get started with the analysis, just want to mention a couple things. I do want to say thank you to those who contributed in my community post. You guys listed out some great sets that I'll be putting in my list, and we decided to go with Ally versus MVD mainly because as far as like all the Wi-Fi and online tournaments and stuff like that, it's really hard to find snake footage at the moment, with sets and so on and so forth. You got VG Bootcamp and other people that's like uploading sets, but it's not a lot of sets being recorded. So all the snake stuff that we could be seeing, we're missing because there's not too much that's being recorded or streamed or being able to be imported over to YouTube. So that's really the rough part right now. I do want to say that I generally don't do old sets because this set was almost a year ago, and I don't really like to do old sets because at this point I feel like we have all gathered something that everyone knows at this point. And I'm sure like MVD and Ally are completely different players than they were a year ago. So MVD, the stuff that he does in this match that we analyze is more than likely going to be different from how he plays now. And I'm sure he learned a lot of stuff off of watching this set. If he did, that is, I'm pretty sure he did, considering he's a top player. But and Ally, of course, and again all of you guys. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and kick into it. Ally, if you guys don't know, hates the Snake Ditto so much, so he's going to use his secondary, which is Mario. And one thing I do want to say is I think Ally's Mario is very different from Dark Wizzy's and any other Mario, Prodigy and all them. Ally doesn't necessarily have like the crazy Mario tech or anything like that, but he's got the very strong fundamentals that makes him so strong as a Mario player, in my opinion. He doesn't have like the Prodigy combos, he doesn't have the Dark Wizzy combos, he doesn't really like shoot for up smash and neutral all the time or anything like that. I think he plays very, very well with Mario, mainly because of the fundamentals, but he still has the combos, right? But he's not doing like the crazy combos like Dark Wizzy and all them can do. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it with game number one. All right. So they're going to start on Battlefield. Now, in this matchup, it's very important to stay moving in the matchup because Mario's like to use fireballs, try to keep you in one spot, and then they're going to look for grabs or try to cross you up with aerials or something like that, and then try to punish you for trying to use out of shield options the wrong way because you get crossed up and stuff like that. In this matchup in specific, again, moving is very important, but also Mario's aerials are very safe on shield. Back air, which is Mario's most used aerial, is -2 on shield. So the only option you have is try to force a whiff. So move back and forth or move away from the back air, force a whiff, punish with dash attack or down tilt or something like that if you can. Also, parries could help too. So parries may be beneficial too. Even with the parry, the timing can still be a bit tight because even though it's -2, it also only has 6 frames of landing lag. So it's very, very hard to punish this move. And that's one move in general. That's not even including up air, neutral air, down air, or anything like that. So Battlefield, this can go either way. I mean, Mario obviously has the Mario ladders. They can up air you forever, use the top platforms as extensions, and then look into the down air up B and possibly get a kill if you don't DI properly. So there's that. But Snake obviously has very good stage coverage on this stage. You know, he's got the C4s, the grenades, and so on and so forth. So if you guys watch my Battlefield video on how to use Snake on Battlefield from last Thursday, you guys should definitely know about that by now. Okay, so he's throwing out grenades. Light throwing grenades. Light throwing the grenades is really good because just like someone's going to be jump heavy or like in the air, that could help as an anti-air to want them to actually move out the way or anything like that. It's going to force them to not want to use an aerial as well, because if they do, then it's going to clank with the grenade, potentially causing the grenade to blow up. Now here's a really good read from Ally right here. Now I don't know if MVD does this as much anymore. Well, he kind of did it in with Spargo, but the tendency that snakes have is that when you shield drop grenade, they're more than likely going to want to roll, whether it's roll away from your opponent, roll into your opponent, or anything like that. In the MVD versus Spargo, I know he was using roll in, so roll towards Spargo to try to end up behind him. But in this set, it looks like he chose the roll away option. But generally, you know, snakes, again, they like to shield drop and then they want to roll. Another thing too is with the nade stance. Nade stance, they'll be in nade stance and then they'll walk up to you and then they'll want to roll forward or behind. So Ally knew that and got the pivot grab. All right, looking to anti-air with that back air, seeing if he was going to jump off the platform, but he didn't. Good trade. Decent trade. Not too bad. I think right here, or was it right there? He could have gotten a back air right here. What was it? You can see that like MVD's kind of more focused on landing with grenade because he doesn't want to get comboed, right? You don't want to get comboed and you don't want to get laddered by Mario. And it looks like that's what MVD is really expecting right here. Now he gets up aired right here, and then he pulls out grenade to avoid getting, you know, comboed any further, and he doesn't want to get laddered as well. Now, if he went for back air would have been really good here, but of course, you know, I'm pretty sure every other snake main would have pulled grenade out as well, because we all don't want to get laddered by Mario. All right, so he's going to sit on that platform, gets down. And Ally really good at using these floods to get these grenades off of him. He doesn't want these grenades near him. He's circle camping as well. You know, you can see how he's moving, like he's jumping, but he's not doing anything. He's just getting around the grenades. He doesn't want grenades to touch him. He doesn't want to be anywhere near them. He's got the flood on deck, and he's jumping around the stage to just move. And also, not only is he doing that to get away from the grenades, but he's also forcing MVD to choose defensive options. He's baiting MVD into doing stuff. You ever just, you know, try to bait someone to see what options they choose, such as if you run up to someone in a match and you see if they shield or if they use an aerial or if they do whatever. That's called, you know, that's just basically you gathering information to know what are they going to do when you run at them. What is their number one used move? You know, shield, attack, or what is it? And that's essentially what Ally is doing here, but he's doing it with jumping. He's jumping at MVD, forcing him to guess, to think that he's going to come down with an aerial. He's looking for the shield, and you can see that he's circle camping, moving around. That time he just landed on top of him and jabbed. So he's just effectively moving around, and you can see right here, like forcing MVD to guess. That was a good backer by MVD. See like how he jumps right here? Like he jumps, like MVD ran up shield, he jumps, lands, forces MVD to shield. MVD realizes, okay, he's not going to attack. I'm going to drop shield and try to do something. Before he could do anything, as far as the down tilt, as you saw, goes right there, he gets F smashed. So Ally just really using those tomahawks very effectively. Okay, he's coming down, and again, forcing MVD to guess. So like he jumps, does nothing, jumps up airs, and then, you know, MVD drops a shield right before that up air connects. And then that time he chooses to just jump up and hit MVD. You know, he's basically just doing really, really well at choosing whether to not do anything, to just jump at him and do nothing, or, you know, to jump at him and actually do something with the move. That was really good. I like that MVD puts a C4 on the top platform. It stops Ally from wanting to actually come up and hit him. He's got to respect the C4. And you can see that he respects it right there. So that was really good. MVD trying to cook grenades here. Really good up air. Looking to anti-air with the up tilt. I would like to see MVD try to anti-air with back air possibly, or up air when he's trying to circle camp. And there's a good anti-air with the up tilt. That was really, really good. Getting him out of there, getting the lead. And like the worst thing about it is like how he's facing, because like Ally's jumping and MVD, like as much as people love Nair, I love Nair too, but Nair just isn't an option. Nair just loses to everything. And if he Nairs and Ally decide to back air, he's gonna lose the interaction. So that's out the door, you know, because he's facing him. So the only option he has is fair or Nair, and fair is definitely out of the out of the question, because it takes like 2 years for it to come out. He could try to jump in up air, but that's pretty much it. I prefer, like, if MVD was probably back facing a little bit more, he could try to use these back airs, and I think back airs would be very, very helpful. And it has a back air also has a little bit of a hitbox above him too, above Snake's legs, so that could help too. And you can see again, like, Ally is jumping, forcing defensive options, and then just punishing off of those defensive options. Okay, good dash attack. Even though he didn't connect anything, that was really good because he got the cross up and Ally couldn't punish it, which is very good. And there it is again. Again, the grenade walk, shield drop, and then the roll. And Ally knew off the bat it was going to happen, and he gets a stock that way. A lot of snakes commonly do that, which is, you know, not MVD's fault. It's a really good option though, because it's just another form of movement, especially on the ground. But you know, Ally just using Snake as well. He just knows. All right, and you can see that, like, landing with the grenades. Every time MVD landed with the grenade, Ally is just able to punish it. You know, and it's working so well for him. And there goes that was a good trade there for him though. Right here, he air dodges away because he probably thought Ally would end up up being and hitting him, but he air dodges away. That's a big punish. Not able to get that second up air. Yeah, and you can see MVD using these directional air dodges or neutral air dodges, and they're you know, Ally's just able to get around it. You know, like, he just knows what he's gonna do, and he's able to take advantage of it. And wow, that was really good actually from MVD. Right here is very interesting. So, like, he gets the pivot grab, right? So MVD knows Ally was gonna jump in that time, you know, and just punished it perfectly. Gets the grab, gets the down throw. Thought he would roll behind, but Ally choosing the least expected Snake option, which is the get up attack. I think get up attack is really good, like a really known use of people that know the Snake matchup. They generally choose get up attack, at least from my experience and from what I've seen. I feel like get up attack is what people use the most because it's the least expected out of everything for Snake. Because us Snake players, we're always going to look for the roll, whether they're rolling forward, rolling backwards, or anything like that. Get up attack is usually the one we least expect. So unless they're on a platform. All right, so MVD trying to get the C4, not able to get it. Tries to go for the up tilt, and that was very unfortunate. Mario's step back on F smash just it hurts when you whiff because of that. Okay, switching it up a little bit, trying to use some Nikita. Okay, MVD choosing the sidestep that time because probably because he noticed those rollbacks weren't working. There goes a punish into a Mario combo. The flood getting the grenade away. And again, same exact thing. Like the way that ally is jumping, it's hard to guess. And MVD tried to anti-air with up tilt, but ends up whiffing. That was really good from him. The down tilt into the dash attack, that was really nice. You can see again, just jumping and not doing anything. That is the hardest part about being a disadvantage with Snake. When people know the matchup do that stuff, it is so hard to get around it. And Nairo's another one that's very good at doing that too. So like just empty hopping, forcing the opponent to air dodge because that's really all that we have, or B reverse, or and then there's back air. But if you're positioned in a sense where you're not going to get hit by Snake's back air, like if you're right under his head or torso, it's gonna miss, and then you get punished for it. So Ally just doing really good. I think MVD could try to anti-air just a little bit more with back air or up air, just to try to see if it would work. He could try to nade stance while walking backwards, grenade facing the opponent, such as Ally, and then try to like back air after that fact, or like dash attack, but then have the grenade in hand still. Maybe that could help. MVD is also using a lot of regular throw grenades, so neutral throws out of the grenade stance. I think like he was using primarily the neutral throw, but then he used a couple light throws just to try to get ally out of the air, or to force him to not want to come in or use an aerial. So I think like if he kind of shield dropped some, maybe that could help too, because then he could throw it as an item. Item throws could help too if he threw it on the ground. That would go up, covering any form of circle camping. Try to keep ally in one spot or on one side of the stage rather than him just moving all over the place, because that's the part that makes it very hard for Snake, because our Snake's air mobility and his air acceleration and all that other stuff in the air just sucks in general. And even though he has up air and back air he could try to use to anti-air, at the same time though, like he can't really move too much when he's using before he can use the aerial, and his jump height isn't all that great too, so it could be hard to anti-air. But here comes game number 2. I do want to say game number 2, it's gonna be kind of rough to analyze this, because this match in general is very unfortunate. I was there live when it happened, and I was like, wow, I can't believe this really happened. Like, I think MVD was looking really good in this match too, like up until all this stuff happened. All right, good trade. That's a fine trade. Here comes the back air. I think it's right here. Yeah. And he didn't grab the ledge because of Lilat. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Lilat kind of screwed him over on that one. Like, he was definitely aware where it happened. Just couldn't get it. And you can see right here, like, this is how good Mario's back air is. Like, he parried it right here and then tried to F tilt, but the F tilt one whiffed, letting ally roll. And I don't know if that's because of the slant on Lilat, because he was literally right here, or it's just that safe on shield. Like, even if you parry it, you can't punish it, because like Mario kind of pancaked there. So you can see like the way that he's moving, like it's just MVD chasing ally getting around, just moving all over the place, and then MVD just having a hard time getting around. And that was really good. Like, you can see like ally is just changing up offense defense like so very well, that it's hard for MVD to know like when is he actually going to come in and do something. He's empty hopping not doing anything. He's tomahawking into nothing or jab or into F smash like he did in game one. You know, he's jumping at you, but he's not using an aerial, so you're air dodging, but nothing's happening, and then he's punishing you for landing. And you can see like he just ran off the platform and grabbed him. And MVD didn't even expect it. Very unfortunate. Now he does get the stick on Ally. And then he uppies up, tries to detonate, it doesn't work, sadly. Let's see. Gets down, tries to up tilt, not able to get it. Alright. See how he lands. He lands there, very good. Alright, nice up tilt. There goes a good anti-air. Alright, the neutral throws. And you see, like, on this stage, it's really hard to neutral throw or, you know, regular throw or hard throw or anything like that in nade stance because, you know, with the slants and all that, the grenades just fly off the stage. Alright, gets the down throw. Nice. Really good by MVD. That was so good. And you see right here, even like in this matchup, you don't really want to use Nikita unless you want to bait out Cape and then go in at that point. And then with up smash, you more than likely don't want to use up smash because they could just jump from ledge, cape it, and then you know you're forced to shield it. But generally you want to use grenades as far as edge guarding. You know, try to cover as many options as possible. So he gets the dash attack here, and then like he shield drops a grenade right here. The thing with shield dropping grenade on Lilat, what makes it hard, is because of the slant. The grenade just rolls right off. Even though this did help, this did help specifically right here because Ally did get hit by the grenade. You know, using grenades on this stage can be a little rough. You gotta kind of drop it right there, like how MVD dropped it like right here, and it landed and rolled a little bit. But even though like dropping grenade right here can be still good because how he got it on Ally, that could be a very good edge guard still against like, you know, people that have to recover low like sorties or something like that. All right, good tech roll, but gets grabbed. Going up high, how's he gonna land? Okay, Ally trying to use that flood again on him. You can see like MVD generally wants to come in with like that grenade stance, walk up into grab, or he'll throw like 2 grenades and then he'll try to run up behind it and then try to cover you know, the opponent's options based on how they move around the grenades. The only problem is just that, you know, Ally is normally jumping, but MVD is just not really. It's just really hard, like I said, for Snake to be able to anti-air someone. Like right here, like he air dodges away, and then right here. So he thought that Ally was going to stay in shield, so he tried to go for the stick, but he misses. Now in game number 1, there was a similar situation where, you know, Ally was on platform right in the beginning of game 1, and then MVD double jump back aired to try to hit him if he jumped off the platform, but he didn't. So in this case, MVD, probably remembering that scenario, tried to think, okay, let me sticky him instead. But Ally choosing the different option to jump away. You know, if he went for a double jump up air, I'm pretty sure it would have helped, or he could have landed it. That was really good recovery by MVD. He could also try to approach Ally with like short hop back air just to try to change things up a little bit. Like right there, like right here, he so he was back facing right here, right? Like here, like I think it could definitely be helpful if like he shield drop, grenade, jump, and then back aired right here. And then if he did, Ally is already jumping. That back air would have hit him. But he gets back thrown and ends up losing the set, sadly. But GG's to both players, obviously. Again, I'm sure MVD learned something from this set, and I'm sure you guys did too. And I definitely did when I was watching this live. Um, it was definitely it was a good set, but game two was just rough around the edges because of the flood, the cape, Lilat in general, not grabbing ledge. But in the long run, again, I'm sure MVD has learned stuff from this already. But I think back air, up air would have been nice to see, just to see how Ally reacts to it. Primarily back air, maybe changing things up with like going in with back air instead of like coming in with a grenade stance, or like walking grenade stance, looking for the grabs or anything like that. Try to just cover that a little bit more. I'm sure if MVD now went back in time to this match, he played a he played a lot better. Probably could have won too, if anything. But yeah. I hope you guys all learned something. Again, I definitely did today. And my name is Swiss. I hope you all enjoyed the content. Like and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye now.
Never duplicate you, never multiply two. Everyone copy and paste, mask all up in on their face. Disney fantasy MPH, they are cool with their complaints. You feel it in you, then you brush it off. You ain't significant, but you got something we want, and your whole life is a taunt, cause you will not just comply. Waking up for your day.